Going to, and
Yeah.
I'll have that too. Awesome.
I'm gonna upload it to YouTube.
Awesome. Like I say, I supervise the video.
Yeah, and this gets a big wide angle.
Okay, cool.
You actually see what it's doing.
So, okay. Given instruction on how to operate the Echo Lake Aquworx package. Let's start off with just talking about what's what. That's, of course, the filter tank. All your elements are inside. DE elements, filter elements. Got the autofill. There's also.
I don't have to touch.
Well, you will have to touch it if
something happens.
Well, no, it's got a float mechanism on it.
Yeah, right down here.
And it's set to the pool. But if you accidentally drop something on it, push it down, you have to readjust it. But right now it's fine. You know, it's only if you were to bump it or knock it or something like that, or if you start having problems in here and something gets caught up, debris or something. Then you might have to do something with it. Of course, manual fill, water hose. There's a valve here that you can shut all the water off if you have a problem with this. In here, there's two valves, and when you screw them in the counterclockwise direction, it will close off.
And it will. That's the cleanness.
That's correct.
When? How many times? Once a month, or as needed, or?
It's by the vacuum gauges. The gauges on the pumps are going to start telling you. Certainly, when you see it nasty and dirty, and if you have no flow rate, then you need to clean the filters. And you're going to start seeing it in the summer months when you get a lot of bathing load. They're going to get dirty and they're going to get oils on them, and you're going to have to clean them a lot. You may have to clean them once a week.
Okay.
Sometimes twice.
And you basically drain it and then spray water.
Yeah, we'll go through that. I'll give you the rundown on that. But here's again, the valve is counterclockwise, closes the flow off. That way, it's opened. And I always like not to lock them all the way. Just kind of leave them a little bit,
They get stuck.
so they don't get stuck on you. So, anyhow,
The water low in here?
what's happening
No.
here is
We set the tanks a little higher so that the water gets a lot of rain. It doesn't come in here.
Back through, here's your valve, and one of them goes to the heater, and then there's another one over there that comes back from the heater. This is the control valve here to regulate the amount of water that goes to the heater and then back through the heater. So
Do I ever mess with that?
well, right now it's fine, but when you do have a heater here, you may need to mess
Oh,
with that.
so like in the summertime, that would be that would be like a temperature gauge.
Well, you only do it to get the proper flow through the heater, then you leave it alone.
Okay.
But you'll see that you'll have to do it when we do what we call the pre-coat. So when we're going to do the pre-coat back to the tank, we're going to shut this off. We don't want that to go back to the pool, where it's going to put all the powder that we put in there back into the pool again. So again, the recirculation rate is 265 gallons a minute. You look over here, and you're flowing about, 250. So it's a little bit low. Could be filters do look dirty. Another way you can check it. You want to pause it or?
I don't have a pause.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's start on that. We're going to shut off. Shut off this first. Yeah, you gotta. These things are yeah, that big one there will turn off.
The recirc pump.
And the back pump, it's already on, but there should be a switch
There it is, right
on the side over here to turn that on and off. And so in the midst of this, we'll start moving valves. We're going to make sure that we're going to turn the vacuum off from the pool, and when you turn the off in the direction of the pipe, that stops that flow. And this is the suction side of the pump. You also check this too before you start. Make sure that it's cleaned out, and it is. You know, there's a little basket in here.
Yeah,
take that out and put it back down again. There's a little O-ring inside there. These, you say you clean these already?
Yes.
Or? Okay. We'll make sure that they're locked down. And then we've got this valve over here. What it's doing is, if you're in the vacuum mode and you wanted to vacuum the pool back into the tank, that's where it's set right now, because here's this water goes back to the tank. But we're going to clean the filters, so we're going to shut this back to the tank off.
Okay.
So the water's going to come out of the tank. It's going to hit here. It's going to go down. And it's going to come through these two separator tanks, and then from there it's going to go over to the waste. And we should have a waste over here, drain over here.
There's a waste line right here.
And so what'll happen is that's where all that waste is going to end up going. Can you move those bags so out of the way so they don't get wet? So we got that. We got yeah, that thing will probably kick on and off because what's happening is it's just using this surge now that we turn the main pump off. And so I like to shut these off first, or else we'll just be pumping to nowhere. We'll be draining the whole pool.
Cartridge filters, right? The prize is falling thin.
Okay, that thing just shut off.
So that
right there.
all this does is when the powder comes off of the grids, it goes into those tanks.
Yeah, no, I know. I have got it by my house, but most of the DE filters I see seem a little bigger around.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to replace my damn element because it got some holes in it and bogged sand back out of the pool.
That's not fun.
Okay, finally, we got that. We'll come over here to the pump switch for the vacuum pump. And here it is. Turn that on.
Is that labeled?
Yes, it says vacuum on it.
Okay.
So that is the switch for the vacuum pump. And the other one is the switch for the light. Right. And then we'll probably shut this off and then just keep putting water in there. We're trying to get rid of the water.
Oh!
Ooh, that's not shut off. Well, that's a good way to find out if those are left open. Now we ought to check over there to make sure we're draining in the waste. Walk around the corner.
You are?
Okay, we are.
So this water is drained.
Yeah, because we've isolated this tank now. We shut off the flow from the pool, and we're only sucking out of the tank. We're not sucking out of the vacuum line, and it's again going through those two separation tanks, and we're waiting for it to you know, get down to the elements. And I'll take it down to about halfway to the elements and then just start washing that off. So
Never pull.
You just shut the hose line off.
oh yeah, I did. I sure did. You can do this too, shut this off. And you can leave it running too, it just aggravates the selection.
And it takes longer to drain.
Right. More water away. You can throw away. Again, on the, while we're waiting for it to pump down a little bit, the two chemical feeders, they have these little tubes inside there. Now those tubes can go bad 4 or 5 months from now. They can go bad next month. It's just, or they could last.
How will I know? Because
you'll know because it won't pump anymore.
Won't pump anymore.
Yeah, this thing will break or it'll start leaking.
There'll be no clicking.
Well, it'll still click, but you'll just see that you won't see anything running around there.
Okay.
And since I have that pump turned off, they won't run because they're interlocked. They're on the same circuit, so they're made not to run when that pump is off. But anyhow, what you end up doing, there's some instructions that in the booklet that we gave. You take this off, and then you put a new tube in, and then put it back. It shows how to do all that. But there's 2 tube sizes. There's the one for the pH is a smaller tube than the tube for the chlorine. So there's 2 different.
You're getting more chlorine.
Right. So it takes a little while for that water to get down. Because you're looking at a tank with like 400 gallons of water in it.
You know, it'd be nice to use this some kind of outdoor storage. Yeah, I guess the electrical room is on.
What we recommend is those little plastic Rubbermaid things from stock box
Yeah,
Home Depot.
sure.
Because you're not allowed to store any chemicals inside here. The salt's okay.
I didn't know that either.
But you cannot put chlorine in here, and you cannot put acid in here because the fumes that come off of that stuff, you can destroy this thing.
Okay. Makes sense.
One other thing on this big pump here, probably won't have to do it, but if you notice that there's a whole bunch of debris in here, and this is the same type of,
Sure.
you know, you pop it open.
But that's going to be a...
That would be hardly ever.
Really?
The only way that would happen is if something broke on one of those elements right there. Because that's where it's sucking the water from. So probably real good with not having to mess with that at all. It also helps if you get one of those nozzles.
Sure.
Clean these off. Figured I'd start slushing it up already because it's just a powder. You can see how dirty it is right now. If you look at the powder in the bag, it's white. And if at any point during this that you clean these off and the vacuum is still bad, that means they're coated with oil and suntan oil. And you have to isolate this tank, just like we've done, shut these off, and put detergent in there, like Tide or something, and let it run through back through the pump and just until it actually soak it overnight. Just shut the whole system down and let it soak. And then when you turn it on again, you pump all that to waste.
Gotcha.
You don't pump that soap back in the pool, and you keep rinsing it until it's cleaned up real well. But that can happen too, and it may not happen this summer. It may happen, you know. You definitely won't see it during the winter months unless they get this big heater.